Welcome back then, it's race 2 coming up of the TNR Group A touring cars. We had Josh take the win in the first race from third on the grid. This time he's got a lot more work to do because he starts drop dead last in the BMW, so this is going to be great to see. And Graham, the man who made the mistake on the first lap of the first race, who was ever so fast and made his way back up into a podium position, he has got a prime opportunity from pole position. We've got Winger alongside, who will be grateful for a good result in this one, so a good place to start. And Dugamus, who had that fantastic second, will he be able to follow that up with another podium, potentially even a win in this one? Oz spoke to him after the race, self-admitted that there was too many human errors in that one. Here we are then, the race about to get underway. Who's going to get the best start? Graham gets away really well, Winger really slow off the line in the board, and everybody tries to avoid him. Josh absolutely shoots off the line from 7th, and I think he's up to 3rd already. This is insane. So we've got the 3 BMWs in positions 1, 2 and 3, and Graham takes the lead, gets a nice run through. Dugamus doing a great job there, nice and tidy, as Josh puts him under some pressure. Let's look a little bit further back at Josh. So that's Josh. I think Oz has hit the wall unfortunately there. So 3 BMWs getting away. Dugamus makes a mistake. Is that going to be an opportunity for Josh? Josh decides to back out of it. Dugamus makes a mistake. Really uncharacteristic. Oh, there's off in the wall. He's been hit by one of the Fords, I think. That's the second race in a row that him and the Fords have been involved in incidents. I don't know whether he lost it on his own or whether he had some help there. But it is the 2 fastest guys from practice out in front. And Graham will be shouting in his rearview mirror and saying, how can you get there? He started 7th place to Josh, and Josh is now within spitting distance of taking the first place in this race, just 1.2 seconds between them. So we will definitely be keeping an eye on this race and see who manages to clinch it in this one. Dugamus not had such a clean run as he did in race 1, but if he gets his head down, he may very well score another podium position here. And then we've got Diesel running 4th place again, again leading the Ford triplet, I think it is. I think we've got 3 of them in this. And Oz nowhere to be seen at the moment in the Porsche. I don't know if he's retired from the race. So back out in front, and there is no time at all between them. I don't know if Graham made a mistake or whether Josh has just monstered sector 1, but there is 3.5 tenths between them. And these guys, oh, there's Oz, and there's contact because Oz's car is sat in the middle of the road, and they both get away from it. Oz pulls out into the middle of the traffic, he almost takes out Dugamus, he's spinning round and round. I think what might have happened is Oz was probably upside down and Graham's knocked the car back up the right way, and the result is the cars stay in status quo, so there is half a second between these 2 guys. We've got to go and watch Josh wins, as we run down back straight into the final complex. We've got a right, a left, and then a right hand hairpin. Just go quiet for a minute and listen to these engines. Saw Graham go a little bit deep there. That could give Josh an opportunity. Let's see how much slipstream these guys can get down the straight. This could put them close. Is Josh going to have a go on the brakes? They're getting closer, closer, closer. 160 miles per hour as they head onto the brakes. Josh goes for it. He goes for it, but he backs out. Graham takes the wide line. Graham goes too wide. Graham's hit the wall. Oh no, Graham's out of contention for the win now. And Dugamus is through to second once more. So again, we end up in the same positions that we had in race 1. We've got Josh out in the lead. We have Dugamus in second place, and Graham, after a mistake in turn 1, is 3rd, and he'll be really kicking himself over that one. That's really unfortunate for Graham, and he slides coming out of the right-hand corner there. Diesel, again, you just watch, he just keeps driving this car so carefully. I say he gets a bit of a tank slapper on there. And Bob McKaiser is eyeing up that 4th place in his Ford. Oz running in 6th, and we've lost the car. That's Winger we've lost, unfortunately, the other Ford. So just 6 cars running in this session now. Josh is looking like he's going to get a dominant victory here from last on the grid. It only took him a couple of laps to find that lead. And as he slingshots out the last corner, let's have a quick look at the lap time and the speed that he's going to hit down here. So 150, 160, over 160 miles per hour, and he's hard on the brakes. He hits the apex. He's so quick. Dugamus, so Josh managed to do it at 119.5 on that. Dugamus, a very respectable 120.7. So by far the second quickest chap out here at the moment. Graham, I suspect, is quick, but got a time disallowed on the last lap, obviously after hitting the wall. And Diesel's still keeping Bob McKaiser at bay. Bob has been very fast in the touring car, so I'd expect that he might be able to put Diesel under pressure and take this position. But what we want to see, guys, is a nice clean pass here. You can see how difficult these cars are to drive as Bob lights up the rear wheels and gets a big slide on in that Ford. And also Phillips in a what should be quite a battered Porsche is still running. See the damage turned off, it's looking rather shiny still. Josh coming to the final hairpin, launches out of the bend. And Graham has clawed back a little bit. What lap time has he set? He's done a 120.5. So actually, second place and third place, just a fraction quicker than Josh in the lead. So Josh with 120.6, Dugamus 120.3, the fastest of the three, and Graham a 120.5 at the moment. Diesel and Bob McKay is still battling it out. There's half a second between them as they head down towards turn one. Using the slipstream, will Bob go left, will he go right? He goes to the outside, he goes brakes him on the outside, is it going to be too late? No, yes, he's got it to the wall. And Diesel takes the line beautifully and continues in fourth place. This is exactly how Diesel is going to rack up the points in this, because he drives with sensibility and he's not making the mistakes these other guys are. So well done again there, Diesel, great job. Josh has got a 4.6 second lead over Dugamus, and Graham is just another couple of seconds back. Whether Graham fancies his chances for second place in this race, well, the jury's out on that, because we've only got a couple of laps left to run. We're not close enough for a move at the moment. He clips the wall, but then you can see Dugamus in front also flipping the wall. Look at them struggling to get that power down, all of them doing this. And Josh is just forever opening up that lead. Onto the brakes into turn one. Graham doing a lovely job there, beautiful line over the curve. It looked like he caught a little bit on Dugamus. You have to be a bit careful, obviously the speed of these cars, you get that concertina effect, and the cars can look close in the slow stuff and then be absolutely miles apart on the faster stuff. It does look like Graham's got a good handle on the car, doesn't quite hit the apex there. But yeah, I would say it's definitely closing now. There's 1 second between these guys, so he's taking about a second out. There may be an opportunity for a second place here, that would be some consolation for Graham. And we're about to head onto the back straight, so coming through the right hand turn. Graham gets a really good exit, has to back out of it because Dugamus is all over the show. But Graham goes to the outside. Let's have a look at where they are in relation to each other. Is there a move on? Yes, he's past Dugamus well ahead. I think Dugamus struggling to get the power down there. Graham's at the wall though. That's going to give Dugamus another opportunity. He goes to the outside, Graham on the inside. Oh, not close enough. Dugamus just backs out of it and clips the wall there a little bit. Coming out of the hairpin now. Oh, is there a mistake? It's a big mistake from Josh. He's lost the race lead. Josh loses the race lead. He's flipped the wall on his own somehow. Graham inherits the lead. Dugamus second. Well, I said Dugamus could have been on for a win. Dugamus, if you kept it together, mate, you could have had this, but there's still an opportunity. You've still got almost a lap to go. Josh is going to be furious with himself. I have no idea how he threw that away, but I can only assume he had a really big moment after hitting the ball. But the race is absolutely on for this race win. Out of these two, it could be either of them. It could even be Josh if one of them makes a mistake, because Josh is only 2 seconds behind the race leaders. He's 2 seconds covering the top three. All three of these guys in the BMWs. Is Graham going to hang on to it? He's going to be coasting around as best he can to try and get that car back home without flipping another wall. And as I say, that Dugamus does clip a wall in the background. Graham gets a clean exit. Josh is now trying to have a go for second place. Douglas again struggling for traction out that corner. This is going to give Josh an opportunity. Josh is back up to second place with only a couple of corners to go. How's this going to go into the last couple of corners? Josh a little bit deep, but I don't think he's going to have a chance on the win. So I think Graham's got this. Who's going to finish second? Douglas very close to the back of Josh. Have any of them made a mistake coming out of the final turn? It seems to be a common thing in these cars, so difficult to control. And Graham takes the victory, his first victory. He beats Josh, who makes a mistake, and Josh finishes second, and Dugamus third position, and Diesel is going to come home in fourth place. He's heading down the back straight at the moment, so he's a little way off for these guys, but again the leading forward, and another really good job from him. But well done to all three of the BMW drivers. Absolute class at the end of the race there, how close they're racing together. And then we've got Bob McKaiser in a frustrated fifth after that mistake. He definitely had a chance on Diesel and threw it away, and he's thrown it away again there. He's also going to have a chance. I think he's a bit too far back. I think Oz is actually a lap down, so that's not going to be possible. So Bob McKaiser finishes fifth, and Oz Phillips rounds out finishes in sixth. Join us soon for race 3. Just to get a confirmation of that result up. There we are, Graham with his first win, followed by Josh, Dugamus, Diesel, Bob McKaiser, Oz Phillips and Winger in 7th. Sorry, Winger retired in the end there, so Oz Phillips did actually finish 6th. And the fastest lap goes to Josh again, a 1:19.1.